Welcome to Daily Conversations. This is Mr. K.
This is Eric.
Yeah, today is the 2nd of January 2021 and the time now is 6:16 a.m. Well, today our topic is what we would rent and what we wouldn't. So before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, so Eric, what are you going to talk about today
Mm, yeah,
in your mind?
actually, I have only, I see, I think I have only two.
Oh,
Mm,
two things to talk about.
yeah, and two of
Uh,
them is relate
yeah,
to wedding day.
wedding. Oh my God. Yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah, is wedding kind of getting closer and closer to you?
No, no, no. Yeah, because yeah, I really can't think what we can rent. Mm.
Oh, mm-mm. Yeah. Okay. So all right. So how about we will first talk about housing first. The house. It is more common thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, and I saw an article from that, and then they say that in Malaysia, there is one thing which is called the ratio between the house price and the rental. Yeah, it's one of the highest in the world. It's about 64, 64. The ratio is 64. Yeah, and they say that for average country, it is about 30 to 1. Yeah, so they kind of argue from a way that buying a house in Malaysia is maybe that not that affordable. Yeah, comparing
Just now, mm,
to renting a house.
just now to say about what ratio is this the house and house
The
ratio.
rental.
The rent? Oh, yeah. Oh, so it means the rental,
Mm-mm.
the rental to the house price, is it?
Uh, the the house price to the rental. So house price first,
Yeah.
and
So
the
how many
ratio
is
is
a
64 to 1.
64 to 1? So if turned into percentage is how much?
Percentage.
Hmm.
Wait a minute.
64 to 1. So it's like 1.56%. Is it?
1.56. Wait a minute. Let me calculate. I think it's much more because
Mm.
64 to 1, if you need to get percentage, you need to multiply by 100, right?
Yeah, 1 divided by. Oh, it's 1 divided by 65 or 64?
I think it's 64 divided by 1.
Uh,
Okay, I
uh,
also not sure how they get this figure, but another explanation is that they say we need 64 years of rental. Yeah, if we buy a house and we rent out
oh,
at
so
an average price, and then we need
yeah.
64 years to get back our money
Oh,
to
so you
get the
need
return.
yeah, so you need to use 1 divided by 64.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
not 64 divided by 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. All right. So, yeah, so this is high, right? 64 years.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah, and then yeah, so this is one of the point they are talking about. They say because the cost to buy a house is very very high and it's one of the highest in the world. So maybe to rent a house could be another choice. Yeah. At first, looking at the price of the house, what do you think? Do you think um, to rent a house is is a good choice, or it's because we don't have the capital, we don't have the enough money?
Mm, yeah, I
If you
think
have money, what will you choose? You would rent, or you will still buy?
yeah, it depends. Actually, it depends. For house, I think this is an investment property.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. So how
So
about if like you have other investment, right? So if you have money,
yeah,
would you invest in the house you are living, or
no,
you want to rent and then invest in other areas?
yeah, I definitely will invest in other area. Mm.
Oh,
But actually, but I prefer, I prefer, mm, yeah, I prefer, mm, to get your first house first, because it is something like uh the security.
oh,
Mm,
oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Security and a stable life, right?
yes.
Mm,
So uh yeah, after you have your house, uh okay, let's say you are renting a house, and
mm,
versus you 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 have buy your, yeah, you have bought your house.
mm,
Mm. And yeah, and okay, and with the same location, with the same location, and you don't need to worry. Mm, if let's say one day you, yeah, you your landlord will ask you to go or something like that.
oh, oh
So
yeah.
mm, so mm, yeah, so it will reduce a lot of problem. Mm. But
Mm,
actually, most of the time, people people will buy the house uh which is uh not their favorable location.
oh,
Mm. So it is yeah, so in this case then buying a house is not good choice. Mm. And also
mm,
for example, some people, mm, okay, they because of the our job, the job, the job nature, okay, because of the job
okay.
nature, they may need to travel a lot. Yeah, they may need
Ah,
to travel
yeah.
around the world. So in this
Mm,
case, yeah, buying a house is a burden. Mm. So instead of
mm,
buying a house, you, yeah, since you already need to move around the world, or around the country.
yeah.
So if you buy a house, that means you fix, mm, you fix your, yeah, your living
Mm,
location in one place. Mm.
yeah.
But yeah, but you still can't leave the place. Mm. So it could be a very bad idea.
Mm, yep.
Mm.
Yep. And even though we say that sometimes we can buy a house and then make it like passive income by renting the house to others, but normally the price that we rent is lower than the monthly mortgage we have to pay, right? Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
Mm. Yeah, so we still need to pay the difference if we wanted to rent it out.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah. Yep. So it seems like renting a house can give us flexibility if you want to uh, move away, right? If you are not a person that live in a fixed place.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So So it depends on our work, right? This is one of the factor, what kind of
Mm,
job we are doing.
yes.
Yep. And then yeah, there is one other point to discuss is that they say if you use the same amount of money, you can live in a better location, which is nearer to the city, and also maybe the house is bigger, comparing to buy a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is also one of the advantage to rent other than to buy.
Mm,
Yeah, and then it seems like uh, I heard that in our previous conversation, you say that because of the interest rate going down, and then your mortgage also your monthly mortgage also go down, right?
mm.
Oh, so it means that if the interest rate goes up, so you also have to pay more, right?
Uh, yeah. Is this a case? But mm, okay. In my opinion, the
Mm.
interest rate is yeah will maintain a very low rate.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
likely
In
to
this,
go very high, right?
yes.
Mm. Yeah. So for those people who rent a house also have to worry that the rental will become higher and higher over years, right?
Mm,
Yeah. So yeah, I think for this one maybe people who choose to rent a house um may not get much benefit from here because over the years they have to pay more. And how about if they are going to retire, the life after retirement,
mm,
they still don't own a house. So the living cost can go higher and higher, right?
mm. And actually, uh, I yeah, I have done one okay. This is something like the mm yeah like the whole life budget. Okay, and
Mm-mm.
we can say this is the income and expenses. Oh yeah,
Okay.
and I calculate. I use like about 2% of the inflation rate. Mm.
Okay.
And okay, uh now our renter let's say our renter is something like 700. Okay,
Mm. Yeah.
and 700, and after maybe I say after 20 years or
Mm-mm.
after 30 years. Mm. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the inflation is 2%. And now
Yeah.
okay, the house, yeah, the renter I use 640. Mm. And
Oh, okay. Mm.
640, okay. And yeah, and you can do the compound interest rate calculation, and yeah, the 650 will roughly become yeah, because now I cannot tell you because I forget the amount. But
Mm-mm.
even though if you time 2% every year, yeah,
Okay.
and after 20 years or after 30 years, it will end up a very big, it will end up with a very big figure. Mm.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So for example, yeah, yeah we can do a very simple calculation. Mm. And yeah, but never mind. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Uh, okay. What I want to say
Okay.
is,
Yeah, I roughly calculated from an online calculator, and
okay,
in 20 years we will get 189,000.
189,000.
Mm.
How many years?
You say 20, right?
Yeah, 20 years.
20 years, and then monthly uh the monthly contribution is 650.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the interest rate is 2%. Am I right?
Uh, you miss after 20 years, after 20
Ah, yeah.
years, how much is the rental?
Oh, you are calculating this. Yeah, so forget about that.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So okay, what I want to say is you will end up with a very very big figure. Mm.
mm.
And yeah, it could be like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, actually, I,
Okay.
I found the answer. It's 965, 20
Oh.
years.
Yeah. Yeah. So after 20 years, okay, yeah uh yeah the monthly rental will increase. So if your income stay at the same level,
Yeah.
mm, or your income grow with the inflation rate, and but
Mm,
after let's say 20 years, 30 years, you retire.
mm.
You already retire, then the cost will keep increase and increase. So that's
Yeah.
mean mm, it will be a very big portion, a very big portion of your
Our living
uh
cost, right?
of your living cost, and it will consume your saving
Mm.
as
Yeah.
fast as you think.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
But this is in the case you want to stay in one location. Mm. And
Mm.
also okay, if you if you buy a house,
Yeah.
you also can plan to sell in future.
Mm.
So
Yep.
it's not means that you need to hold the house forever. Yeah, it's not the case.
Mm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe you sell your house after 10 years or after 20 years, the value rise like uh, uh
50%.
a rise okay, the price become double. Maybe the price
Okay.
become double
100%.
or become triple.
Mm.
Yeah, 20 years, 30 years, it could be. Yeah, it could be.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be two times or it could be three times or more than that.
Yeah.
Mm. And at
Mm-mm.
that time, you use the money, you use the money uh that you sold the house. Then
Mm-mm.
you can pay for your rental. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So it is something like you buy the house. Yeah, you are not compare with the rent. You are not compare with the rental only because when you pay the rental, you didn't invest anything. You don't have
Mm.
any chance or any opportunity here. But if you buy your house, there is some opportunity here. Mm,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Important
house
point here.
price, yeah, the house price may rise. Mm. So you can think the additional amount you pay for is actually for this opportunity. Mm,
Mm. Yep. Yep. Yeah, so it's like you said previously, it is also one of the investment, and the house price will go with the inflation, right?
yeah.
And we don't really have to carry the loan, the mortgage, lifelong, and
Mm,
yeah, and also the house price uh, keep increasing. So it's really very likely to make money, to make returns after let's say 10 or 20 years.
mm,
Mm. Yep. Yeah.
yeah. So what do you think? Will you buy a house in future?
Um, Yeah, for now, I think one of the reason that deciding whether to buy or to rent depends on whether you can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you buy a house, yeah, the cost will be higher for every month.
Mm.
Yeah, so sometimes it's not the problem that whether you want to buy or to rent is about what you can do. I can only choose to rent if in the future I need to find a place to live. Yeah,
Mm.
it's about the affordability.
Mm.
Yep. And if I have the money, also I agree that to buy a house is more, and we won't really pay more. We won't really lose money by buying a house. It is an investment.
Mm. Use money to buy the house investment.
Yeah, because I'm comparing rental and the mortgage, because the mortgage is more likely to higher than to higher than the rental. So it seems
Yeah.
like every month you pay more, but actually it's not the case. Rental is like you said, we don't get any return. It is totally not an investment.
Mm.
It's a cost. But buying a house may be higher, but if affordable, that is an investment.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I have finished the topic about renting a house. So do you have any other things you want to add in for this renting a house?
Mm. No.
Yeah. So maybe you may start uh, your discussion.
Okay. Uh. Yeah. When I think about what thing we should rent or we shouldn't rent,
Mm,
actually, okay. The first principle is whether the thing is necessities or not. So
okay.
do we really need the thing? So if
Mm,
we don't need the thing, we wouldn't. Yeah. We wouldn't. Uh. We wouldn't. Yeah. We wouldn't choose either buy or either rent.
mm,
Yeah, so that means the thing is a necessity and you need the thing or you want the thing. So so yeah, you are deciding whether you want to buy or whether you want to rent.
okay.
So it is something like the mm, yeah. So after you decide you want something or you need something, then you
Mm,
compare whether is rent is better or buy directly is better.
right.
Mm. And also, mm, okay, this is the first principle, and we look at what thing we normally will rent rather than buy. Mm.
Mm,
The thing should the thing normally have two characters. This is
okay.
very expensive.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it's very expensive. Yeah, and the second is we seldom use them. Yeah,
Mm,
we seldom use the thing.
mm,
Mm.
yeah.
Mm. So okay, I only have two. I only can think two things we should rent rather than buy. The
Okay.
first is the wedding dress and the wedding suit.
Yeah,
Mm,
for the men, right?
mm, yeah. So yeah, because we yeah we will only wear one time.
Mm.
So this is yeah. So we seldom use. We only wear one time.
Mm.
Mm,
Yep.
and this is expensive.
Mm.
So we can choose to rent rather than buy.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, and the second is the jewelry.
Oh,
Mm. You
okay.
know some okay in some country they can rent the jewelry.
Oh.
Mm. Yeah, for example uh they rent like 1 day, 2 days, or a
Mm.
week. Mm. Then then the company charge you the rental.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it.
Mm.
So how about in our country? Is it common or popular?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Mm.
I'm not sure in our country. Mm.
Yeah, if it is not, then maybe it's a good business to
Mm.
consider.
Mm. Yeah, but the business also have a lot of risk.
Mm.
Mm.
Run away right after wedding.
Yeah, run away or they broke. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they broke the jewelry.
Yep.
And or maybe they exchange a very very
The
similar jewelry,
fake one.
the fake one. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. So okay, but on wedding, some some okay uh, maybe the bride, yeah, maybe the bride need some jewelry. And you can
Yeah.
rent. Yeah, you can rent from the wedding company. They may provide this.
Mm.
They may provide this service. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm. So in this, yeah, we can consider this. And also, yeah, if you are really really poor and your girlfriend allow you to do that,
Mm.
you can rent a wedding ring.
Oh. Mm. Yeah, it also depends on the mind, right? Whether it's open enough to
Yeah.
accept this. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, ring. Yeah, it's out of my expectation.
Mm. So this is the example I can think of.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what thing? Yeah. About the thing we shouldn't rent.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Mm. Yeah. In this case, I can't really get the example. Mm.
Mm.
Because it it's something like the thing you wouldn't rent. So mm, okay. The first thing is also the first principle is also you need a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a thing, and you don't rent, you buy directly. And there's too much example. Yeah, there's too
Yeah.
much example. And yeah, beside those things, we will choose to rent rather than buying. So the rest of thing is yeah, the rest of the item we will definitely buy. Mm.
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah, we I can't really think a meaningful example. Can you think? Yeah. Can you give some meaningful example?
For those we wouldn't rent.
Yeah, we wouldn't rent. We'll buy directly.
Um. Yeah. It's also I didn't prepare for it. Um. Yeah, because I think this is a topic, a question to ask to compare rent or buy.
Mm.
Yeah, like house. Maybe you
Mm.
think we wouldn't buy or we wouldn't rent. So
Okay.
I also can't give an example.
Mm. Yeah, maybe we can discuss more about the house. Okay.
Mm-mm.
And in Malaysia, now the government policy is to build the affordable house.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
So I think everyone who didn't buy their first house, they should grab the opportunity. Because this policy won't run forever. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it will run forever. Mm.
Mm.
So maybe maybe this project will only last for like 5 years, 5 years more. Mm. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
because the quantity is very limited. Mm. Yeah,
Mm.
compared to those potential buyers. Mm.
Mm. Yeah. And
So
what was the price of your house uh that
it
you buy?
depends. For me, yeah, for me,
Mm.
uh, the house I buy, the original price is 169, but
Oh, 6 9. Mm.
after the government subsidize is
Mm-mm.
139.
139. Okay.
Yeah, 139, and the space is similar to the to the single storage house. I miss I think it's a single tier, yeah, single tier house. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pai
Terrace,
U,
right?
yeah,
Mm-mm.
Pai U
Yeah.
tiers.
Mm-mm.
And the space is 20 times 70. Mm. Yeah, so this is
Mm.
not too small, and but it is also not too big. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, but
Mm.
I think it's quite yeah, it's quite worthy.
Yes. Yeah,
Mm.
if you
Mm-mm.
buy a second hand house, and you need about like, yeah, I think at least 250,
Mm.
250K. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
But one of the advantage of my house is actually I need to split. Mm. I need to split the parking lot, the car park lot, with
Mm.
another uh with uh, uh with another mm,
With your
uh
neighbor.
yeah, with my neighbor. Yeah, with my neighbor.
Mm.
Yeah. Because this is okay. Mm, okay. The house is like this.
Mm.
Why the developer can make the house price so cheap? Because
Mm.
they build a house. Okay. Uh, the ground floor is one family, and the
Okay.
second floor is also one family. Is also one family. So, at the same place, at the same space, the developer they built two lot.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Two
yeah, two.
unit on one place, right?
Yeah. And you can think this is something like the condo, but the condo only have two floor.
Mm.
So the ground floor is one family and the second floor is one family.
Mm.
And with the same place, we share the car park lot. Mm.
Mm.
So we only can park one car. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. But actually you can park two car, but the car inside, yeah, but the car inside uh cannot
Cannot move
move
out.
out. Yeah, cannot move out.
Mm.
So you have to move out your the car at outside first, so you can, yeah, so that you can move the car
Mm.
inside.
Yeah.
Mm.
Got it. So how about if your uh if your neighbor live uh upstairs or downstairs uh uh doesn't have a car, let's say he ride a motorcycle, then you get two parking lot, right?
No, no, I think uh we we will build the the fair is it the ferry? I miss the Lipa. Mm. Yeah,
Oh, the
because
gate, the
yeah, the
fence.
gate. Yeah, the gate and the fence. Yeah,
Mm.
we need to do it by our own. Mm.
Mm.
And I think the cost, yeah, the cost will be, I think will less than 5,000 Malaysian ringgit. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to do- to do the gate and also do the fence.
Mm. Yeah, it's the one-time cost, right? Still
Yeah.
worth it.
Mm.
Yep. Yeah, I think yeah, your house is quite it's really affordable. It's quite cheap.
Mm.
And for my girlfriend's house, also one of the affordable house provided by the government,
Okay.
and
Oh,
that
she.
is
Is this her house under her name?
under her name.
Oh.
Actually, it's uh, a link with link with her father.
Mm.
Yeah, link, and then the price I forgot, but it seems like around. She told me it's around 80K, around 80K. I forgot
Mm.
the real price.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Is
you
this a
see
rental?
the
Is it a rental unit? a landed unit or
It is a flat apartment.
yeah, apartment.
Yeah. So to me, if I can choose, of course, landed unit will be better than apartment to me.
Mm.
Yeah, I like a place. Uh, I like more space, and then I don't have to take the lift every day. Yeah, if I can choose.
Mm.
And for now, like the pandemic, COVID-19, is also more risky to live in an apartment, right? Comparing to
Yeah.
landed house.
Mm.
Yeah. Yep. So anything else for house?
Mm. Uh, yeah, no. Okay, oh, sorry, one more thing. Mm.
Yeah, go ahead.
And yeah, and yeah, because for house, I think house is uh one of few things that we can use leverage to invest.
Oh.
Yeah, because about the stock, this is quite volatile. Yeah, it's quite volatile. So if
Mm,
you don't have the knowledge, you better don't use leverage to buy stock.
mm.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, but but for house, because we don't sell them, yeah, because we seldom buy or sell. So we
Mm.
only buy one time and hold for very very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can consider to use a leverage. Yeah, and for
Mm.
example, if you pay 10%, yeah, if your down payment is 10%,
Yeah.
so that means your leverage is 10 times.
Mm. Yep.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah, or of course you yeah of course you have to take the risk. Mm. But most of the people, mm, if they cannot see the house price fluctuating, and if they cannot see the house price was fluctuating,
Mm-mm.
yeah, they can yeah they won't sell it. They won't sell it, and and we also need a job. We also need to yeah need our job to support our living. Mm.
Mm-mm.
And he'll take part of part of their income to pay the mortgage installment. So they
Yeah.
are also doing the investment.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
So yeah, house is really one of few things that normal people can use leverage to invest.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm. Uh, yeah, uh, but what's the first principle of buying a house?
Mm.
First, you need to you need to choose the good location. Choose a good location. Yeah, if the
Mm.
location is too yeah, rural, and
Yeah. Far away from the city, right?
yeah, mm, the house value won't rise. Mm,
Mm.
the house value won't go up. So
Yeah.
and also you need to pay you still need to pay the like the property tax and all of that. So
Mm.
end up you actually keep losing the money. Yeah, and
Yeah.
this is a very terrible thing. You use leverage, yeah, you use leverage, but you lose the money
Yeah.
over
Wrong
time.
investment.
Mm. Yeah, it's a long investment.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm. Yeah, so I think that's all. Yeah, that's all for my today sharing. How about you?
Yeah. Maybe one more for uh the wedding part that you say just now.
Mm.
Yeah. Also, I also saw some article yesterday, and it's about the and there is one woman.
Okay.
She bought the wedding dress, and also the wedding suit for her husband, actually from Taobao, yeah, online
Oh,
shopping. Yeah, and then she found that the price is actually lower than to a wedding suit and dress in Malaysia.
yeah, sure.
Mm. Yeah,
Mm,
it's lower and you can choose more variety, and then yeah, she actually get more than to rent and then at a lower price. Yeah, but the disadvantage is yeah, there is some risk that you will buy a dress or a suit which is not uh, um, the size is not suitable to you, to our body.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
This
because
is
we can't try. We can just measure ourselves and then tell the tell the seller.
mm,
Yep.
mm,
So there is some risk here.
yeah, yeah, and try to imagine after you buy after you buy the wedding dress and wedding suit and
Mm,
yeah and it's sent to you, then you found that this is not suit, yeah, it's not suit for your body shape,
yeah.
for your size, then
Mm.
yeah, then the uh I think your wife will remember this, yeah, 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 if the decision maker is done by you, and your wife
Mm.
will always remember this thing. mm.
Mm. Yeah.
So this is also one of the
Another
greater
risk.
risks.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Even though they still can, even though she still can wear, still can wear the wedding dress.
Yeah.
But yeah, she sure will remember this case forever.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. It is like something old debt, right? Yeah.
Oh, that.
In the future, maybe she will carry out these things to talk about again.
Yeah.
Yeah, every argument in the future, be careful. Wedding suit
Mm.
and wedding dress. Yeah, so
Mm.
yeah, I have finished my sharing today.
Okay. Yeah. So that's all for our today conversation. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversation? Did you learn something? Please tell us what you think of. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocab or grammar mistake that we made, please also comment to let us know because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.